Hey, welcome back to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls as the Crusader. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and go through the Highlands and look for the Khazra staff so we can take it to the barricade. Let's go ahead and check the Slaughtered Calf Inn and Leah's room and see if she has any books we can read. Yes, she does.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. I remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel. But he is only a man.
Well, that's not
I
very
always knew they were
optimistic.
just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
Listen, Leah, that's not being very optimistic about the future. You're being a little bit pessimistic. Oh no, hello there, Withermoth. I am here to destroy you using the powers of electricity, even though you use electricity to kill your enemies. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna kill you using some electricity. Oh no, there's another Withermoth. They are all over the place here. What are you talking about, man? Insane. There's a Khazra altar and a Frenzied Shrine. 20%, 25% increased attack speed. I shall impale you. Well, you're not going to do that down there. I can tell you that confidently. You're not going to be doing that down there. Oh no, there's a Dark Moon Clan Shaman. Haha! You're not going to escape.
Long ago, 5 clans of the Umbaru tribe left the Taganzi and ventured north. After their transformation into Khazra, only a few elders were still able to use magic, and they passed it down to their cleverest children. These are the Khazra Shaman, and they rank among the most dangerous of their race.
Okay, welcome to the Southern Highlands. I would imagine this is where the staff is. I can't exactly remember. I can't remember if we have to go to another part of the Highlands to find the staff, but I'd imagine this is probably where it is. So let's go ahead and wander around the walls and see if we can find anything interesting. And just destroy those burrowing leapers in one fell swoop. It's pretty great. That's pretty great. It's what we like to do. So we're kind of destroying all the lives, even on Master difficulty. So as we find more items, we're probably going to go ahead and increase the difficulty again. But that's the fun part about Diablo 3, is that as you get stronger, you can continue to increase the difficulty. There's a guy that died right at the edge of the cliff. He must have gotten cornered by some Khazra and died a painful death at the hands of the Khazra. It's pretty great. Mr. Moon Clan, I don't like your cold damage that you're using on me here. And then there's another level up. I will gladly take that. So let's see what we got here. Provoke, Steed Charge, Nightmare. The warhorse is engulfed in righteous fire, scorching all who cross its path. Not really interested. Laws of Valor, Frozen in Terror. Empowering the law also grants a chance to stun all nearby enemies. Ooh, I actually do like that. I think I'm going to take that. Akarat's Champion. Explode with Fury of your order, increasing your damage and wrath regeneration. It's 90-second recharge, though, which I am not really a big fan of, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the Falling Sword. What do we got here? We got Indestructible. When you receive fatal damage, you instead become immune to damage, gain 35% increased damage and 1570 life per kill for 5 seconds. This effect may occur every 60 seconds. I don't usually use that. I find Cormac's ability where he saves me from death to be a lot more useful than that. So I don't find myself ever really using that. And we already found the Khazra staff. It's right there. So that was relatively easy to find. This guy is trapped behind a shrine, which is okay. I am not going to be upset about that. It makes him very easy to kill. So get out of my face, Mr. Guy. I don't need you. I don't need to deal with you, Mr. Guy. So get out of my face. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello there, Chest. What are you doing at the edge of the world, Mr. Chest? Mr. Burrowing Leaper, get out of my face. I'm not interested in your nonsense. What do we got here? Ooh, there's some Burrowing Leapers over there that I am going to absolutely annihilate using my Falling Sword. It's pretty great. So these Khazra Shamans seem to have very few Dark Moon clans along their side here, which is okay. Makes them very easy to kill off. Hello there, Tree. What are you doing here, Mr. Tree? You are not being very, you're not being very, secretive, if I do say so myself. You're not making it very difficult to discern between yourself and a tree. Hello there, Khazra staff. Am I about to be ambushed? Yes, I am. Oh no, they're all over the place. Yeah! Kill them. Nalgban the Foul. Dark Moon Clan Elder Shaman. I was able to kill off all of his minions, though, so I'm not really all that concerned about him. So get out of my face, Mr. Guy. You are just a nuisance, Mr. Shaman. All of your little friends have been killed, so you are all by your lonesome. Oh no, you can create copies of yourself. So that's the good thing about the copies, is that the copies have very little health, so it's really not that big a deal. So you can just go away. You can just go away. A Phalanx Dam? It's a Crusader shield, not really interested in that. The light grows stronger within you, so we leveled up again. That was pretty good. Punish, Rebirth. When you block with Hardened Senses active, you regenerate life faster for a short time. Fist of the Heavens. Call forth a pillar of lightning from the heavens that explodes and splits into multiple bolts, damaging all nearby enemies. Not really interested. Condemn, Vacuum. As the explosion charges up, it sucks in enemies. The closer it is to exploding, the more enemies it sucks in. Don't need any of that. I'm pretty confident with our current skill setup right now. I'm pretty happy with the kind of situation we have right now in terms of our skills. So I don't see ourselves changing anything anytime soon. So unless we find ourselves, getting some runes that are very, very helpful, I don't see ourselves changing much of anything. So let's just go ahead and go with, what we have here. Maybe if we find a rune for a different ability, at some point in the future we might make a change, but as of right now, I feel pretty happy with what we have right now. So let's continue with what we have right now. Hello there, end of the world. Ooh, Khazra heads wanted.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
So is that meant for someone in particular, or was that like the royal you? Like, we need you, as in like you, as in everybody. The Crusaders, Part 2.
My studies indicate that a high-level cleric of the Zakarum named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corruption would eventually destroy his beloved church, and that he must take action. After much prayer, Akan hit upon the idea of an order of crusaders.
Aha. And so the Order of Crusaders, the idea of an Order of Crusaders has come to mind. And so the history has begun. Alright, so we're not going to be going to the Khazra Barricade yet. I want to clear out the Highlands, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and clear out the Highlands. And I wish the Falling Sword had a bit of a quicker recharge time. But unfortunately, it takes a little while for it to recharge. Go away. Go away, Burrowing Leapers. Crowds of Burrowing Leapers are very easy to kill using Falling Sword, which is super nice. Savage Beast, you are a savage beast, but you are relatively easy to deal with, so I'm not concerned. Get out of my face, Mr. Guy, thank you very much. I don't want to deal with you anymore. There's a house here. What's the deal with this house? Is this going to be a little side thing that we can do? What's the deal with this house? I am not entirely sure. Get rid of this goat drum. Get rid of the goat drum, because the drum makes the enemy larger and makes him deal more damage, which I don't want him to do. Oh no, champions. They are plagued. Plagued enemies, which I am not a fan of because they are poisonous. Because they are poisonous and I don't want to be poisoned. Don't bang the drum. Don't be a drummer. It's not what I want you to do. I don't want you to be the rhythm section of your favorite band. Master's Reach. It's a staff. I don't want a staff. That's not necessarily something I desire. What is over here? What is this? What's the deal with this? Abandoned servant house, huh? What's the deal with this? Aha, hello there, Argus the Collector.
I was just packing up and readying to leave this hellish place. Too many Khazra about. But before I move on, look at my goods and let me know if there's anything you'd like.
Okay, let's see what you got. I can't use any of that. I'll go ahead and repair my equipment, though. Let's see if you have anything interesting. Let's see here. Do you have anything I might want? You ain't got no nothing there. Well, you got that, I guess. But do I really want to buy anything? If I buy anything, I won't be able to salvage it, which is unfortunate. But you know what? I will go ahead and buy that. Thank you very much. That I will go ahead and buy. So thanks, man. I appreciate your business. So you go ahead and get out of here. This place is probably not safe for you, so you go ahead and get out of here. You go ahead and get the hell out of here. I don't want to see you die at the hands of these Khazra, so... You flee to safety, my friend. Okay, hello there, burrowing leapers. You guys are a significant non-issue, so thank you very much for being a significant non-issue. Onwards through the walls. That is what we are gonna do. We are gonna explore the walls. Even though they're not actual walls, they're just the boundary of the world. There are no actual walls anywhere. And I really do like the Lightning Blessed Hammer. It is actually very, very nice. I really do like it. It is very, very... What the hell? I can't even kill this guy.
Dark magics. Too late, fool. I control these spirits now.
He controls these spirits now. Can I kill you? Oh no! Khazra spirits! Ha 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 ha. Dead. Death. A summoner's journal.
Magda is a fool. I will raise an army of souls from these primitives and chain them to my invincible will. My wrath is low. With these heathens at my command, the kingdoms of the world shall bow to the might of the Lord of Goats! I may have to work on the title a bit more.
The Lord of Goats. I may have to work on that title some more. So he's a rebel. He is a rebel cultist who doesn't like Magda all that much. And he calls himself the Lord of Goats unless he's like, nope, I need to think of a better name than that, which is kind of hilarious. So yes, you think of a better name than the Lord of Goats, because honestly, that's not very intimidating. Not particularly intimidating. If you can think of a better name than Goat, that might be a little bit scarier. But honestly, it doesn't even matter, because you are now dead. Thanks for using Stop and Drop. Everyone's favorite suicide booth since 2008. The Cave of the Moon Clan, level 1. Let's go ahead and explore the Cave of the Moon Clan. Huzzah! Oh no, why are there spiders in the Cave of the Moon Clan?
Like chaff before the wind.
Crazy town. Why would there be spiders in the Moon Clan cave? Nonsensical. That is absolutely nonsensical, man. What are you talking about? Oh no, there's a treasure goblin. There's a treasure goblin right next to frickin' champions. That is going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, well, you're running away in the direction that I want you to be running away, so go ahead and run away the other way. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and run away back here. That's exactly what I want you to do. So go ahead and run back here. That will make my life a lot easier. So go ahead and trap yourself back here, little guy. That's exactly what I want you to do. So go ahead and do that. It's going to make my life a lot easier, because you're going to get yourself trapped way back here. So go ahead and do that. Trap yourself way back in the... No, 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 don't go back. Don't go back the other way. I need you to stay over here. I need you to stay over here so I can actually kill you. Haha. And I leveled up out of it. Man, look at all those precious goodies. Ha 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 ha. Look at all those precious goodies we got there. Fantastic. That's exactly what I like to see. That's exactly what I like to see. And we got an Amulet of Wounding. What else we get here? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We got some staves. We got some other stuff. Minus 2% damage. That's really not a big deal. I'll go ahead and take that. What else we got here? We got an amulet. Plus 5.8% damage. Or 5.5% damage, I should say. I suppose I'll take that. You are welcome, my friend. I think the Crusader has my favorite personality of all the characters that I've played as in this game. The only characters I haven't ever played as in this game are the Demon Hunter, the Necromancer, and the Barbarian. Those are the only ones I've never played as in this game. And of the characters that I played as, I would definitely say the Crusader had my favorite personality. The Wizard is a smartass. I will say, the Wizard is a total smartass. But I am looking forward to playing the Wizard. He's a super fun class to play as the Wizard. But we are quite a ways away from that, so let's not get too interested in that. Urick's Satchel. Notes of Urick the Seeker, Part 1.
Long I have laboured to master the dark arts. Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda has
acknowledged me.
She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow.
Reveals it on the morrow. You know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm going to go ahead and put some gems in my socketed items real quick. Before she reveals it on the morrow. I'm going to go ahead and put some gems in my stuff here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I can even put it in my shield to increase my damage as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Is there anything else that I can socket? Anything else that I can socket? Nope. So we just got strength and a ton of other things here. So now we are dealing a huge amount of damage. Is there any socketed items that he can use? Yes, I do have some socketed items that he can use. So let's go ahead and put some gems into Cormac's items as well. There we go. Increase his damage just a little bit. That'll get the job done in some capacity. So let's go with that. All right. Let's actually take advantage of our socketed items rather than just leave them unsocketed. I feel like that would be, you know, a beneficial thing for our missions. So let's go with something like that. Hello there, Moon Clan. Man, it's kind of cool that the Poxfalls actually start to work when you target the enemies using Falling Sword. That's actually really, really cool. That makes Falling Sword that much more effective, which is really, really neat. And I am not going to be upset about such things. Onward we go. Why are there spiders? Hello there, bloody chest. I appreciate you for being a bloody chest. Burn in the light there, spiders. Huzzah, huzzah, hooray. This place is very weird. It's just a weird little tunnel. Just a very straightforward little Spark Spear. It's a one-handed weapon, but it's not stronger than what either of us are using. Dark Moon, the Cave of the Moon Clan. Another shaman? Or another goblin, I should say. Notes of the Urick the Seeker, Part 2.
Goatman. All of my labours were for a bunch of rotten, stinking goatmen. Magda claims that they will become our most valuable allies, and that the task is one that she can entrust to no one but me.
Another set of champions? Come on now.
I am most bruisingly humbled.
I am most bruisingly humbled. Yeah, can we stop with these champions whenever I find treasure goblins? Can we calm down with that? I'm trying to focus on treasure goblins and not focus too much on the champions, because I want to kill the treasure goblin. But the treasure goblin is running out of places to go. So that is exactly what I like to see. He's kind of... But we are dealing a huge amount of damage to this goblin, so that's going to work out for us. So get him trapped in a corner. Get him trapped in a corner so we can kill him off real easily. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Look at all that delicious, delicious goodies. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we're going to have to consider... Ooh, look at all that extra damage. That's a little wild. I will take that. I will gladly take that. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's stronger than what he has.
Thank you.
So go ahead and take that there, Cormac. And those are some better gloves, so you take those as well. Take those as well. What do we got here? What's stronger? This is going to be stronger. A little bit less damage, but you know what? It's better in other regions, in other areas. So you go ahead and take it. Man, look at this sword. That is an awesome sword, actually. What is this sword? It's a clever Nodachi of wounding. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. How fast does it swing? It swings just a little bit slowly, but that doesn't really surprise me because it's a large sword. So that's not a shock to me in any sense of the imagination. Alright, onward we go. Hello there, little spider. Hello there, Moon Clan, that I am just going to annihilate using Falling Sword. And there's the end of the world right there. So where is my golden chest? Where is my delicious golden chest? It's got to be around here somewhere. It's got to be around here somewhere, and there's a champion somewhere. And there's an elite of some kind. Denanth the Doomed. He's poison enchanted. I am not a fan of someone that's poison enchanted, but I was able to stun him, which is just what I like to see. So poison enchantedness is actually very scary. It gets extremely scary later in the game. But this early in the game, it's really not that bad. It's scary, but it's not too awfully scary. Is there not going to be a resplendent chest in this area? Is the bloody chest all that I'm going to get? Are you really going to be that way? Is that really all you're going to give me? Is there a bloody chest? Are you going to be so kind? No, that's all I got. That is all I got, was a couple of bloody chests. That's kind of rude. That kind of reminds me of the Binding of Isaac, in that you're like, hey, I'm just going to give you a random set of nonsense, except you're not going to get the best possible set of nonsense. You're just going to get 2 bloody chests, because that's just how I feel like playing the video game. Thanks, video game. I appreciate that. But I suppose we got 2 treasure goblins, which, you know, I suppose that's well enough. I suppose that's well enough. So let's continue going forward. Hello there, goats. Hello there, goats. You guys are goats, and I'm not concerned about you. Same goes for you, Mr. Guy. Mr. Savage Beast, I'm really not concerned about your existence. You are just a nuisance, Mr. Guy. Clear out the rest of this nonsense and see how much enemies we can find. Because delicious experience is what we like to get. We want to try to reach level 70 as fast as physically possible, even though we're quite a long ways away from that. Even though we are quite a long ways away from level 70, we are going to try to reach it as quickly as physically possible. 2 savage beasts at one time? I could live without that. I could live without 2 savage beasts. For the simple fact that they have so much health. For the simple fact that they have as much health as they do. But that is okay. Mr. Shaman, your cold damage is a pain in the ass. And I could live without your pain in the ass cold damage. But it doesn't really do much to me. So that is totally fine. And I can live with it, I guess. So I was considering raising the difficulty, but it seems to me that we're at a pretty good difficulty setting right now. I mean, we're killing things relatively quickly, but at the same time, I might want to consider raising it once we get some more legendary items. I feel like that might be a smarter move. So I think we'll keep it on Master difficulty. I think the next difficulty is Torment, and I don't think we want to go to Torment yet. I think going to Torment would be a mistake this early on, so I don't think we're going to do that yet. I think we're going to hold off on going to Torment. So let's not go there yet. Alright, let's go to the Khazra Barricade. To the Khazra Barricade.
Our staff is ours on the side.
Khazra, attack them! He didn't get a chance to finish off his dialogue because I killed him in 2 seconds. Which is hilarious. Which is absolutely hilarious. He didn't get to finish his sentence. Oh no! Stitchy Vile Tongue. Man, where did they come up with these names? That's the question I'm asking. Where did they come up with all of these names? Who's to say, man? I freaking love it. I freaking love it, man. But he is poison enchanted and shielding, so he's got 2. This is our first elite enemy with 2 abilities. So we're gonna have to be careful about that going forward now that we have enemies with 2 abilities. So that's gonna be just a little bit scary. Hey, we got some stronger boots. Suppose that's nice, and we can go ahead and give our old boots to Cormac. So there you go, Mr. Guy. And another bloody chest. Oh no, it's a trap! It's a trap! Wither moths protecting the bloody chest for some reason. Who's to say why, man? Who's to say why? Why would there be insects protecting a chest? That seems like utter nonsense. Utter unadulterated nonsense. Alright. So where would the next waypoint be? That is the question of the hour. Who's to say, man? Who's to say? I don't know if there's a Northern Highlands. Is that where we're going to be going next? Is the Northern Highlands? I suppose that's entirely possible. I'm not entirely sure. Man, we are leveling up like nobody's business here, which I am not going to be upset about. The Crusaders Part 3.
Gathered the most devout, driven, and martial Zakarum adherents. He taught them to channel the power of light in the same way that the newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way no paladin ever was.
Very interesting. Did I just hear another treasure goblin? Am I going crazy, or did I just hear another treasure goblin? I thought I heard something glint. I thought I heard the shine of a treasure goblin, but I'm not entirely positive if I did hear what I thought I heard. I am not entirely positive if I heard what I thought I heard. We're just gonna have to see. The Northern Highlands. Now, I don't think the Northern Highlands are nearly as big as the Southern Highlands. I think they're quite a bit smaller. So this should be relatively easy to get through. I would like to think. I would like to imagine it should be relatively easy to get through this. So let's go ahead and get through this. Oh no, cursed nests. Cursed nests? What's the deal with that? What makes them cursed? What are they cursed by? That is the question I'm asking. What are they cursed by? Are they cursed by the primevals? Are they cursed to forever spawn bats? Is it as simple as that? Are they cursed to forever spawn underlings? I suppose that makes some level... Hey, there's... Yeah, that I did hear a treasure goblin. He's right here. I was... I did hear a glint. I was right to be inquisitive about that. Hello there, treasure goblin. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you off. I don't have enough frickin' wrath to use my falling sword. Hey, golden packs. We got an achievement. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and see what that achievement is.
Out of room.
That's what I'm curious about. Oh no, I'm out of room. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and do something about that. Guess we're gonna have to go back and do something about that, since we actually ran out of room, which is kind of a surprise. So let's go ahead and salvage all of this nonsense, since we don't need it. Since we don't need any of this. Repair our equipment since we're here. Salvage all of this since we don't want any of it. Don't want any of this. I'm going to go ahead and make sure none of this is stronger than what we have before I salvage it. It doesn't look like any of this is better, so I think we're pretty good to salvage, salvage, salvage. There we go. What achievement did we just get? What did we just get? We got... Golden packs. Kill 20 treasure goblins. Ooh, alright. There we go. That's kind of cool. That is pretty neat. That is pretty neat indeed, my friend. Killing 20 treasure goblins. I mean, we haven't killed 20 treasure goblins in this playthrough, but I guess I've killed 20 over the course of this account, which is pretty neat. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue on forward until we can find our next waypoint. Once again, they're vile hellbats. That's just a little bit scary. Just a little bit scary is the vile hellbats. There's a mallet there. Orbiter minion, Orbiter champions. Orbiters are a little bit scary, but they travel around randomly, so it's really not that big a deal. Relatively easy to avoid. relatively easy to avoid as long as I don't just stand right in the middle of them. As long as I don't stand right in the middle of the orbiting, that would be, you know, beneficial for my life. But that seems to be something I want to be doing, is just standing right in the middle of the electricity. Now, it would be interesting if the orbiter minions had some resistance to electricity. That would be kind of interesting. But I'm assuming they probably don't. So my guess is, will you stop running away, Mr. Guy? Stop running away. I don't want you to run away. I want you to fight me head on. Fight me one-on-one, Mr. Guy. And then there's the way forward. So that's good to know. That's the way forward. So let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this, because I'm not entirely sure where the next waypoint is. I don't think there's a waypoint in the Northern Highlands. I don't think there is. But we'll go ahead and just clear out the rest of this, just for the experience that we can get for it. As we always like to do. As we always like to do in Diablo, we like to clear out everything. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clear out the entire world. Even though this place is quite small in comparison to the Southern Highlands. Hello there, Pool of Reflection. I will gladly take that. 25% increased experience gain. Thank you very much. Alright, well that takes care of that.
Darkness before under Leoric. We must reclaim them before it happens again.
Oh, there is a waypoint here. Alright, well that's good to know. But I'm not looking for that waypoint. I'm looking for a checkpoint. That is what I'm looking for right now, is a checkpoint. So it's good to know that we were able to find that. But yeah, let's look for a checkpoint. Let's see where that's going to take. Ah, there's a checkpoint right there. All right, fantastic. That's exactly what I like to see. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we go ahead and continue on through the Highlands, make our way to Leoric's Manor House, and try to make our way to the Stranger. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly, truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys in the next one.